I was walking in the woods today with my dogs, like I do a lot of days. Along the way, I got to thinking about the customer journey, like you do when you're walking in the woods. As I was walking along, I kept seeing the trail markers on the trees. These are color-coded for specific trails, and there was an easy parallel to draw. The trail is the customer journey, I was the customer, and the trail markers are the calls to action. When a potential customer lands on your website, they're going to follow a path. Depending on your calls to action, they may or may not follow the path you want them to. So, like the trail markers, you want your CTAs, your calls to action, to be visible. Also, like the trail markers, your CTAs should be consistent. You can definitely put the same call to action on a page multiple times, but make sure it's the same each time. At least make it the same color, and whatever the message is, try to be clear rather than confusing in your choice of wording. Finally, try to make one primary call to action on each page of your site. Having multiple options can be confusing. If you must put multiple calls to action, make sure your primary one stands out and put your secondary one a little farther down the page. A good example of a secondary call to action is a subscribe to my newsletter call to action. To sum up, 3 great lessons about calls to action from the woods. Make your call to action buttons visible. Make your calls to action consistent in both design and language. And use one primary call to action per page on your website and let it be dominant on that page. Hope this helps.